What's going on, everybody? It's your boy DC NBA here, and today we are going to be breaking down the Los Angeles Lakers, the defending champions. So if you guys do enjoy this series, please make sure you check out the playlist below. I'm going to be doing all 30 teams before the NBA season starts. So if you guys enjoy, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. It really helps me out, and motivates me to pump out more videos. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So the Los Angeles Lakers are champions again, tying them with the Celtics for 17. LeBron and Anthony Davis, the best duo in the NBA, played great in the NBA Finals, but this finals seem completely different now, and let's get right into that. In the offseason, this team made a ton of moves. They lost Avery Bradley, Danny Green, Dwight Howard, JaVale McGee, and Rondo. And honestly, a lot of these guys kind of got replaced. The one person I'm just kind of skeptic about is that they lost Avery Bradley, who was one of their best defenders on their team. And, hopefully you hope that someone like Caruso can fill the void by their best perimeter defender leaving, because obviously we will get into who they brought in, but none of them are really good defenders. Some of them are okay, but I don't think they're as good as Avery Bradley. And, you just hope that, people can step up. They're still probably going to be one of the best defenses in the league because they have Anthony Davis, but they also lost Danny Green, but they added, Dennis Schroeder. So, they'll still be a very good team, obviously defensively and, of course, offensively. But, losing Avery Bradley kind of hurt, especially because they lost him for cheap too. So now we get to talk about who they brought in. They traded Danny Green for Dennis Schroeder. Fantastic move, but Schroeder's in the last year of his contract. Important to see. They signed Montrezl Harrell to a 2-year contract with I think it was $19 million. And honestly, even though he played really bad in the playoffs, he did have corona, so maybe, he wasn't full strength. And also, you're getting the reigning sixth man of the year for less than $10 million a year. Not a bad move. They signed Marc Gasol. Good signing. Really like it. And they also signed Wesley Matthews, who can be one of the people that I brought up that can help fill the void Avery Bradley is leaving. But, honestly, I really like their signings. I think they made a lot of good moves, and I think that'll work really well with the core they have now. So if we break down the depth chart, we got LeBron starting at point guard with Caruso backing him up. Dennis Schroeder at shooting guard with Wesley Matthews. Small forward is going to be KCP and Kyle Kuzma. Power forward is Anthony Davis and Markieff Morris. Then you got Marc Gasol and Montrezl Harrell for center. Also in the offseason, LeBron and Anthony Davis both signed contract extensions. LeBron's runs until the 2022-2023 season, and Anthony Davis's has a player option in the 2025 season, I think. And so really, this just means that both of them are going to be there for a little bit longer. And, what does this really mean for the future of the Lakers? It means a lot, actually, because they actually don't have a lot of free agents signed next year. They only have LeBron, AD, KCP, Montrezl Harrell, and Marc Gasol, and then a couple other rookies. And honestly, they have a lot of directions they can go, because I think they'll be able to sign a max player. And also, if they do not do that, they could go and just fill out the rosters with 3-and-D players and other shooters, because at the end of the day, you still have LeBron and AD. You're still going to have the best duo in the league, and it's matter who you put around them. They're still going to be title contenders. Could get someone maybe, I don't fucking know, maybe Giannis wants to come there, be like, hey, yo, what's up? I kind of forgot who else is in this free agency, but yeah, that's the point. They could go sign a max agent, or they can sign a couple really good players and just fill out the roster. So there's a lot of things that this team could do, and I think that the flexibility they made is incredible. I think that this team is going to be a lot better than they were last year, and especially with the addition of Dennis Schroeder and Montrezl Harrell. I think that this team offensively is just going to be incredible, and they have a good third and fourth option for them, which they didn't really have last year. They didn't have a consistent third and fourth option, especially third, because like some nights it would be Kuzma, some nights it'd be KCP, so I think that that's going to be a really big part of the regular season, having those two guys, because obviously LeBron and AD are probably going to load manage a lot. You don't want LeBron, putting all his energy in. And then also AD, you're going to be scared about him with little injuries and stuff, so he'll probably miss a lot of games. So I think that this team that they built, it's very deep, and honestly, it fits really well with LeBron and AD. So, I mean, we'll just see how good they really are. Someone who kind of like scares me a little bit though on this team is Marc Gasol, because I know he can shoot the ball great, good to have. I know he's a good defender, but it's just kind of like, how is this really going to translate into him? He's another year older. He's not going to be as fast as he was. His shot also last year wasn't amazing, but I feel like, he's respectable enough that you're still going to guard him on the perimeter. But hey, you just hope that, he's still going to be good enough and he's not like too old. He can give you about 20 minutes a night or so, and then you have Montrez play the rest, and you got AD having some minutes at center, So you just hope that with that, him and Montrez could be out there at the same time, So, there's a lot of questions about Marc Gasol. Like, is he going to still be able to be good enough? But I really think he will be. So we'll just see what happens. Another player who kind of scares me is Kyle Kuzma, because it's the last year of his contract. He has a lot to prove, and I just think that he's going to be trying to ball out, but he's going to be trying to do too much, and he's just going to kind of take away from the offense. He's going to be taking away possessions from like LeBron, AD, Schroeder, and stuff. So I think Kuzma is still like a solid NBA player. I definitely don't think he is anything too special, but I still think, he'll obviously get another contract in the NBA. He's still good enough to do that. So I think that he really shouldn't try to mess up like the chemistry on the team by going out and forcing shots just to get his numbers inflated so that a team could just give him more money. Don't be wrong, I understand he might do that, he might not, but I still just really hope that he doesn't do anything, especially to ruin the team chemistry, because this team has the potential to go back to back. Obviously, I think they're probably going to be the best team in the league. So there's no real reason for him to do that except to be selfish and get another payday. So let's get right on into the awards for this team. For MVP, obviously, it's going to be LeBron James. Defensive Player of the Year, Anthony Davis. Sixth Man of the Year, Montrezl Harrell. Rookie of the Year, Xavier Sampson. Most Improved, Alex Caruso. I didn't really talk about this in the video, but I really think that he'll take a big step this year and be more involved with the Lakers and their offense, hopefully. And for the best addition, I have Dennis Schroeder. As for where I think they'll be in the standings, I think they'll be 50 and 22, first in the West, first in the NBA. And yeah, I think that this team only got better, and they were already so good last year. And the record actually is going to be worse than it was last year. But that's just because I think LeBron and AD are going to take more games off and, kind of just load manage a lot more. And they're not going to take the regular season as seriously as I feel like they did last year, since they felt like they were competing with the Clippers. And also, so yeah, that's just kind of my opinion on what I think the Lakers will be. If you guys enjoy, please make sure you go check out the playlist of all the teams and let me know what you guys think about that. I'm going to be trying to finish all the teams. I know I have like 9 days, and I still have 16 teams. And don't worry, we're going to be double uploading for you guys. Trust me, it's going to be nice. But yeah, all my socials are going to be down in the description. Go check out my Instagram and TikTok if you have not. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a good day.